Ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes with football players? Well, we're about to start with a player who had to put his family through homelessness. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before we dive in, because you know your support means the world to me. In the busy streets of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Neymar's family struggled to make ends meet. They lived paycheck to paycheck, with every bill payment a tightrope walk between stability and disaster. Neymar, just a kid with big dreams, understood the importance of keeping the lights on in their modest home. One day, Neymar's dad, burdened with work, asks him to pay the electricity bill. It's a task usually reserved for adults, but the family's circumstances leave them with little choice. Neymar, though young, takes on the responsibility with a seriousness that belies his age. With the cash in hand, he sets out. But fate had other plans for Neymar that day. As he walks, lost in thought, he stumbles upon something unexpected: a raffle. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a chance for Neymar to win his dream car. The temptation is too great to resist. Neymar, caught between duty and desire, makes a split-second decision. He uses the money intended for the electricity bill to buy a raffle ticket. That night, Neymar could hardly sleep. His mind races with visions of cruising down the street in his new car, the wind in his hair, and the roar of the engine filling his ears. But as the morning sun breaks through the darkness, reality comes crashing down. Neymar wakes to the sound of his father's voice, raised in anger. Yup, the electricity company had arrived, ready to cut off their power. Kid Neymar's heart sank as he realized the consequences of his actions. His decision to gamble with the bill money backfired, leaving his family in a really bad situation. His father's disappointment weighed heavily on him as he faced the consequences of his actions. But despite the scolding he received, Neymar remained resolute. He made a mistake, yes, but he was determined to make it right. And we all know how he did it. In 2019, while Zlatan Ibrahimovic was playing with the Galaxy, things took a terrifying turn that almost cost him his life. Feeling pretty confident about his skills, Zlatan, nearing his 38th birthday, decided to treat himself to a special gift. And what was at the top of his wish list? A Ferrari Monza SP2. Now, getting the car wasn't the issue. It's what Zlatan did with it that caused all the trouble. You see, behind the scenes, Zlatan had a bit of a reputation for parking like a total jerk, hogging spots and causing chaos. One day, he pulled up in his million-dollar whip and parked it smack dab in the middle of the street. But little did he know, he had an audience, and not the friendly kind. A deranged guy, fueled by some twisted motive, saw Zlatan's dumb attitude act and decided to take matters into his own hands. This guy wasn't just out to scratch Zlatan's car, he was out for blood. As soon as he spotted Zlatan's parking job, he raced home to grab a weapon, intent on ending the football star's life. And here's the thing, this guy had been on a 7-year killing spree without getting caught. Thankfully, by the time he returned, Zlatan had moved on. Eventually, the truth came out. The killer admitted that he was only trying to off Zlatan to gain notoriety. Needless to say, the police didn't take too kindly to his aspirations of infamy. They tossed him in jail, where he belongs. Now, I don't know about you, but that's some next-level crazy right there. Now, when it comes to crazy stories, let's take Emanuel Adebayor's story. Alright, it's 1988, and little Emanuel's life hangs in the balance. Doctors scratch their heads in confusion as they try to unravel the mystery of his condition. Despite the odds stacked against him, Emanuel's family refuses to give up hope. Born in Togo, his parents are determined to find a cure for their son's debilitating leg condition. But try as they might, their search leads to dead ends, leaving them with no choice but to turn to their last hope, the church. With hearts heavy in desperation, they make a solemn vow to pray for Emanuel's healing for 7 days straight. But as the days pass by without any sign of improvement, despair threatens to consume them. It's on the final day, when hope seems all but lost, that a miracle unfolds before their eyes. Outside, a group of children play football, kicking around the ball with unbridled joy. And as Emanuel watches, something incredible happens. He stands up and joins in the game, his legs carrying him effortlessly across the field. From that moment on, Emanuel's life takes a remarkable turn. He goes on to defy the odds, becoming not just a football player, but one of Africa's wealthiest athletes. To this day, no doctor, no scientist, and no church can explain the miraculous transformation that saved Emanuel's life. Now, if you think that's not crazy enough, let's look into Kevin De Bruyne's. You see, back in 2013, Kevin De Bruyne found himself in a situation that would make even a millionaire football star like him break out in a cold sweat while talking to girls. Despite his rising fame and fortune, De Bruyne still had the nerves when it came to sliding into those DMs. You see, he wasn't always the confident playmaker we know him as today. With just a few thousand Twitter followers to his name, he'd often throw out a tweet here and there, hoping for some interaction. But one particular tweet changed the game for him. As he lounged with his buddy, reminiscing about the night before his game, a notification popped up from a certain baddie. Now, this was uncharted territory for De Bruyne. He showed his friend the like, and being the loyal wingman he was, his friend urged De Bruyne to message her. But our boy, De Bruyne, was hesitant. He'd never had a girl of that caliber respond to him before. Doubts gnawed at him. After all, why would she be interested in him? But with a nudge from his friend, who took matters into his own hands and sent the message for him, fate took its course. To De Bruyne's surprise, she responded. What started as a few texts back and forth blossomed into something more. Fast forward a few years, and they tied the knot, living happily ever after. All thanks to his friend's well-timed DM. So while De Bruyne may still get butterflies in his stomach when it comes to approaching girls, at least he's not out here causing havoc like Aaron Ramsey's supposed curse. Yup, Aaron Ramsey's supposed curse has baffled football fans for years. Back in 2009, while playing for Arsenal, Ramsey, known for his rare goals, unwittingly found himself at the center of a bizarre phenomenon. As he began to excel on the pitch, earning more playing time and scoring more goals, a strange pattern emerged. With each goal he scored, a notable figure would pass away. Initially dismissed as mere coincidence, the frequency and timing of these deaths raised eyebrows worldwide. It seemed that Ramsey's goals were somehow linked to a string of untimely deaths among celebrities. Fast forward to 2021, and the numbers speak for themselves. Out of 64 career goals, 23 had eerie connections to celebrity deaths, occurring either on the same day, the day after, or within the same week. The bizarre correlation sparked widespread attention, with fans launching petitions urging Ramsey to hang up his boots. Yet whether one believes in the curse or not, Ramsey's story still remains a confusing story. Back in 2013, when Cristiano Ronaldo was at the peak of his powers playing for Real Madrid, life seemed to be a whirlwind of success and fame. With records tumbling and his status as one of football's greatest players firmly established, Ronaldo found himself under the intense scrutiny of the media. His celebrity status soared to unprecedented heights, attracting paparazzi like moths to a flame. Amidst this, Ronaldo found himself in a high-profile relationship, but despite their status as icons, they kept a low profile, rarely seen together in public. But Ronaldo, known for his penchant for Instagram-worthy moments, felt the pressure to make a splash. So he did something bold, something no other athlete had dared to do. He attended a Rihanna concert. Now, whether it was for the music or something more, rumors swirled when photos of the two surfaced, sparking speculation about the nature of their relationship. And when Rihanna was asked about it, she dropped a bombshell, neither confirming nor denying their romance. Ronaldo, ever the showman, didn't shy away from the spotlight, posting a playful photo with a friend captioned, "Just married," adding fuel to the fire. Still, that rumor is unsolved till now. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. Hey, why not hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more awesome content? Until next time, guys, stay awesome, stay tuned, and catch you in the next episode.